there's a hair on my face. It's like, it feels like I have a beard. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video is going to be about breakfast. So I get questions about like quick and easy breakfast recipes and the types of breakfasts that I like to make to stay on track on my weight loss journey. And so I figured I would just show a few of them in one video. I show a lot of them in my what I eat in a days, but I figured to just have a breakfast video, maybe a lunch video, dinner video. Maybe I'll start doing some of those and see how that works. But today I'm gonna be showing you one of the breakfasts that I make the most. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's get started with breakfast today. I love bowls, you guys know, and one of my favorite bowls to make is a breakfast bowl. And it's almost like kind of like a skillet that you'd get from a restaurant. That's kind of what I'm going for with it, because Adam and I used to go out to breakfast all the time, and every time we would both get skillets with over easy eggs, and it was one of our favorite meals. What I'm doing today is I'm gonna be making a sweet potato bowl. So this is one sweet potato. I just diced it up into nice cubes, and I have it in a microwave safe bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the microwave for 5 minutes because I'm gonna be air frying them, and this is just such a fast and convenient way to make a really good breakfast that's really filling. So that's why I like to do it this way, but I'm gonna pop these in the microwave for 5 minutes. So after they come out of the microwave, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put foil in the air fryer, spray it with some olive oil spray, toss the potatoes in, and then I sprayed them with some olive oil spray and some seasoning. And then I'll cook those in the air fryer. Usually I like to do 375 degrees, and I usually do like 15 minutes, but every 5 I kind of move them around so that they're cooking evenly. But that's what our base for the bowl will be. So the veggie mix we're using today is actually just mushrooms and onions. I already heated it up. So that's what we're gonna be using for our vegetable. I always try to add one vegetable mix with it. So I'll do like my normal veggie mix a lot of the times, but I'm actually out of it right now. But if I have a different one or like some spinach or something, that's what I'll use. I change it up every time, and that's what makes it so different, but that's what I'm gonna be adding today. Then I always add some type of protein, so turkey sausage, bacon, chicken sausage, Canadian bacon or ham. It just depends what we have. And today we have chicken sausages. So these are the Belinsky's chicken sausages. These are one of my favorite brands to get. They are 80 calories for 1 link, 2.5 grams of fat, 0 sugar, 13 grams of protein, and 2 points for 1 link. So I'm gonna have one of them cut up in my bowl, and I just heat it up and toss it on. And then sometimes I do scrambled eggs, sometimes I do over easy. Today I'm doing over easy. So I'm gonna make 2 eggs, put those on top over easy, and then top it with some hot sauce, and that's it. Like I said, this is a really quick and easy breakfast that is so filling, and it tastes like something from a restaurant. It's really convenient to be able to just pop the potatoes in the air fryer and then make the eggs, get the sausage ready, get everything ready while they're cooking in the air fryer, and then just assemble it really quickly, and that's it. And sometimes I like to add cheese. I'm not gonna add cheese today, but I do like to add that sometimes. Maybe I will add cheese. I don't know. I'll decide. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get the potatoes started and get everything assembled. Okay, so I have my first breakfast done. This is my breakfast bowl. I also added some Cholula on top. I used the chili garlic flavor. This comes out to a total of 6 points. So 2 points because I had half of a sweet potato. I gave Adam the other half. The chicken sausage is 2 points. The veggie mix is 0. Then the eggs are also 0. I added some reduced fat cheddar. I did a 2-point serving, so 6 points total. And this also comes out to about 390 calories. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. This is something that really does not take a long time to throw together. The longest thing is waiting for the potatoes to cook in the air fryer. I ended up cooking them for 15 minutes at 375 and moving them around every 5 minutes. And they were perfect. Microwaving them makes them the perfect consistency. So that is my first breakfast. This is something I make us all the time. It's just really easy to throw together and so many different things work well in it. Okay guys, I know I am super red, but I just got back from a skate. It is hot out. It's already like almost 80 and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, but I'm so hungry now. So I'm gonna make a giant breakfast burrito and just continuing with the breakfast that I make. This is probably the breakfast I make the most, I have to say. I love breakfast bowls, breakfast sandwiches, everything else I make, but breakfast burritos are mine and Adam's favorite breakfast that we can just make every day and we don't get sick of them because there's so many different things you can do with them. So I always start with a larger wrap. I sometimes do smaller breakfast burritos, but for some reason I prefer to do just like one big one, and then for lunch I'll do like 2 smaller chicken ones. But I like to do the big ones for breakfast. So this is the Tomorrow Everything bagel wraps. I usually get these from Meijer or Woodman's, but they do have like a store locator on their site that tells you where they're available for sale. So I love these. The Everything Bagel are my favorite for breakfast burritos. They also have a large sourdough that I really like. I start with this wrap. This is 2 points. It is 90 calories for 2 grams of fat, 8 grams of protein. Usually I switch up the protein or the meat that I'm gonna be using. So a lot of times I'll use chicken sausage, turkey sausage, ham, or Canadian bacon. But my favorite thing to use on breakfast burritos is actually chicken. So I really like the Chick-fil-A breakfast burrito where they put their chicken nuggets on it. And so that's why I like to use the Members Mark chicken bites. These taste so similar to Chick-fil-A. They have a pickle flavor to them a little bit, and they air fry perfectly. So usually I only use half a serving. 1 serving is usually 4 pieces for 4 points, 150 calories, but I'm just gonna use 2 pieces because I wanna fit the eggs as well. So I actually already cooked them in the air fryer. I just cooked them for like 8 minutes at 375 so that they're pretty much all the way cooked, but then I'm gonna heat them up again when I throw the wrap in there. So that's my protein. Then I like to add a cheese usually. So today I'm adding the light shredded cheese blend from Trader Joe's. This has light mozzarella, light Monterey Jack, and light cheddar. And I usually use a 2-point serving. So the normal serving is 3 points, but I'm just gonna do a little bit less and I weigh it out. But for the 3-point serving, the ounce, it is 80 calories, 8 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat. So I'm gonna go ahead and weigh that out. And then a lot of times I like to use veggie mix. That's just the fastest veggie to throw on there. But today I'm actually gonna use some spinach and some mushrooms with the eggs. So I'm gonna scramble this with the eggs, and then I pretty much just throw everything in the wrap it up, and throw it in the air fryer at 370 for usually 7 to 10 minutes, and it's perfect. And then I like to use like mild sauce or some sort of hot sauce with it, but that's pretty much it. So it's a really simple breakfast to throw together. Actually, when Adam makes it, he just cracks an egg in a mug and he scrambles it and cooks it in the microwave so he doesn't have to use a pan or anything. So he'll take a tortilla, the veggie mix, egg, throw the chicken in the air fryer, and then he can assemble the wrap on his own, put it back in the air fryer, and that, like I said, is one of his favorite breakfasts to make. So it really is simple. It really can be quick, especially if you have some stuff prepped or just the right ingredients on hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so my breakfast burrito is done. Look at how good it looks. It's so hot right now, but I'm so excited to eat this. So this comes out to only 6 points for the whole thing, and it's a big burrito, so it's a good filling meal. I'm going to have some grapes on the side with it, and that'll be my breakfast. So 2 points for the wrap, 2 points for the cheese, and 2 points for the chicken. Then the eggs are 0. I actually am gonna gain a point back for the veggies for the spinach and the mushrooms, and then the grapes are 0 points. So 6 points. And it's a filling breakfast. Like I said, there's so many things you could switch out. You could do a different type of tortilla. You can do different cheeses, different proteins. If you want to do like chicken sausage, turkey sausage, chicken, and then veggies, you can switch up. You can do any veggie you really want. Today I just chose this, but like I said, I like to use veggie mix a lot with like peppers, onions, and zucchini. And it's so good if you air fry it. I highly recommend air frying them, but if you don't have an air fryer, you could even just take the pan that you cooked your eggs in, wipe it out really quick, spray it with some olive oil spray, and then cook the burrito in the pan and flip it over after like a couple minutes, and it will be really good. Okay, so we are on to breakfast number 3. This is another breakfast that I make multiple times a week. I have been eating it the most throughout my journey, and it's just a good filling breakfast that's pretty easy to throw together. I'm gonna be making a breakfast sandwich, and the bread that I like to use the most when I make these is definitely the Ezekiel bread. So the sesame flavor is my favorite and Adam's favorite as well. One slice is 80 calories, it's got 5 grams of protein, and it's 1 point. If you have 2 slices, it is 3 points. And what I do is I just pop the 2 slices in the air fryer. What I've learned is that putting it at like 325, a really low temperature, for like 5 to 7 minutes perfectly toasts them. It doesn't make the bread fly around, and then it's just good for a sandwich. So while the bread is toasting in the air fryer, I'm going to scramble up some eggs. So I'm gonna make eggs with this light shredded cheese blend. And I'm just gonna weigh out a 2-point serving for that. And then I'm also going to use some of these Butterball turkey crumbles. I'm only gonna use a half serving, so it's a 1/4 cup for 1 point. And then I'm also going to mix in some veggie mix with the eggs. So I'll scramble eggs with veggies, cheese, and turkey sausage. And then usually I don't do this, but we just happen to have some leftover homemade guacamole in the fridge. So I'm actually gonna spread some guacamole on each side of the bread, and then it's gonna kind of be like an avocado toast sandwich. I don't know, I think it's gonna be really good. This just sounded really good with eggs, and we need to use it up. So this will add more points than normal, but unless avocado is a 0-point food for you, it'll be worth the points though. So 3 points for the bread, 2 for the cheese, 1 for the sausage, and I'm gonna track 2 for the guacamole, making the entire sandwich 8 points, but it's very filling, and I just wanna use up the guac, so like I said, that'll add extra points, but it'll be worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that together. Okay, so breakfast sandwich is done. The reason I made 4 eggs is because I was making him a sandwich as well. So we're both gonna eat breakfast right now, but also I was just gonna show, usually there's some eggs left over when I make them for the breakfast sandwich, and we'll just kind of snack on them before we eat our sandwich. So that's why I did 4 eggs, but I also only used 1 point of cheese for each of us. So this is actually 7 points total. I did use a good amount of the avocado, and yeah, it's just gonna be a really filling breakfast with a side of grapes. Usually that's what I like to have with a breakfast sandwich or a breakfast burrito. So that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys found this helpful. It was just 3, actually the 3 breakfasts I've probably made the most on my journey, but 3 breakfasts that are my go-tos that are pretty quick and easy and filling, but point friendly. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this, maybe I can do more like 3 recipe videos or something like that. Just let me know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.